Hey guys, Bryce Tubbs here. Today I just want to talk about a bookkeeping business at home, like what most people don't know when starting their business from scratch and when they're working from home. So I'm going to kind of talk a little bit today about the principle of doing the work you don't like doing in order to do the work that you do like doing. So now let's say you're an accountant or a bookkeeper watching this, right? And you love accounting, you love bookkeeping. Now when you start a business, you got to understand it's not just you doing accounting, because if you don't have any clients, there's nothing to account for. So the first thing you have to be thinking about is how can you do a couple things. One sec, I hit my notes. So number one, the moral of the story is you need to be doing the stuff you don't want to be doing first, right? That's the marketing. That's the thing about the pricing. That's the, sales. When I say sales, it doesn't mean you have to be like high pressure closer. You have to have like all these like Jedi mind tricks that you use. It's more, you just need to know what is the path to get in front of the right person that you want to work with. And generally, the closer they are to you in the beginning, the easier it is to get them to want to work with you and the less selling you actually have to do. So for example, idea number one, right? How can you go and get in front of people that are going to pay you for your accounting and bookkeeping services, especially if you're just starting out? Number one, so I would go to all the owners of the local businesses that you're already shopping at. So let's say that you have like a local grocery store, or maybe you go to a local gym, or a church, or you go to a lot of different places you can go to, right? Yoga studios, bookstores, right? Build a relationship with the owner, the person who actually owns the store. If they don't actually come into that store, it's probably going to be a little bit harder to do, but try and build a relationship slowly over time with that owner and ask them if who's doing their accounting and bookkeeping. They're going to tell you who's doing it, right? It's either themselves, nobody, friend, family, and spouse. It's going to be another bookkeeper, or it's going to be like a CPA, right? It's generally only like 5 categories of people, right? And then no matter what they say, just ask if they're open to maybe you taking it over for them. Oftentimes, if you have that relationship built with them, they're actually going to do that, right? That can be your dentist, it can be your veterinarian, it can be your spa, your salon that you like going to. Like there's endless opportunities, right? Everyone needs a bookkeeper. Everyone needs an accountant. It's just most of the people you're going to come in contact with either already have it or they don't really understand why they need it, and that's why they don't have it in place. You just have to go and put in that work to go get your first 1 to 3 clients, and everything else gets really easy from there. A good example of this is like Nicole, right? So when she first got started, she was switching industries. So she had actually came from like real estate, right? And she was like, I don't really know what are the things I need to be focused on in order to go and grow. And I just say, so this is kind of what we do, right? So I have like a private mentorship program I take people through who want to grow their accounting and bookkeeping business. And basically inside of it, we take you through like a 4-step process to be able to, get the business, both the revenue goals that you want as well as the lifestyle goals. So you don't really have to be spending a million hours, making $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 per month inside it, right? So you can really have more of a passive lifestyle. So you can like spend time with your kids. You can go on vacation without having to worry about your income dropping. You can go through like recessionary periods without feeling like you're gonna lose your job, or without losing all your clients. It's very, very consistent, stable. But we took it through those 4 steps process, right? And the first thing that we did was, hey, we go through all of the businesses in our local area that she's ever either been to, that she's ever talked to the owner, that she's ever, come in contact with. And we have a really structured way for you to be able to get in front of them, get them to want to work with you, and then go, right? So she got to about $11,000 per month. Technically, it was about $11,400 per month in about 37 days of working together, right? But that's the main thing. That's the main strategy she used. She just went to all the local businesses in the area, and then she just talked to all the owners, got them interested in her service, and then they started working with her. It's not all the businesses in the local area, but she had a really good portion of them. I think she took about 5 businesses total to get to $11,400 per month. So not a huge amount of clients, but that's kind of our strategy. We go after a low number of clients who pay us a really high amount of money per month, generally between like $500 to $5,000 per month. So it's a lot easier for us to maintain those client relationships, take it really seriously, and then like be able to live the life that we want. But that's really how she did it. So if that makes sense and you're interested in like learning more and seeing if I can help you out, click on the link inside the description. At the very least, you might qualify for funding, and it doesn't have to come directly out of your pocket right away, and you have long repayment terms. So if that's you, I'd love to see you on the call. Love to see if I can help you out. And I will talk to you soon, and I will see you later. Have a great rest of your day.